All right. Shocking Mudryk decision made by Chelsea. I know very many Chelsea fans really get shocked by this decision, but this is what your board is going to obviously decide, and it's Jacobs Ben, one of the credible journalists that we're going to obviously get in through from the beautiful game in here. So welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where you watching us from? It's the 13th of October in my country, and hope you guys are really having fun. And Eder Militão is another player that I was going to obviously get injured, and let's get into this. Remember, we are powered by none other than Mono Gadgets, and Mono Gadgets are really dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. And if at all you feel like you need any of those, you go ahead and obviously talk to them, and they'll really get you the best that you really need in there. So when you look at the side of Mono Gadgets, they deal in brand new phones and brand new laptops. That is it. So if at all you need any of those, then you'll obviously get served. And call them on +256 70 99 88 665. And after doing that, you'll thank me later for going there, and they'll give you a treatment that you feel like you really deserve in there as a client. So we also have lots of things that can obviously move you on and really like the services. Used phones and used laptops from the United Kingdom are also available. So hurry up and call us, and after calling us, all will be okay. So that is it coming in through from the man himself, known as Mono Gadgets. Now let's go to Chelsea. Mykhailo Mudryk is one of those players they signed expensively, and this is his, I think, second full season at Chelsea, and looks like things are not really moving on well as planned. And I tell you what, it is really going down, and in the due course of it going down, it's really leaving no stone unturned, because a lot is really happening that side. So we've been told by the side of Jacobs Ben that Chelsea are not looking at a mid-season exit for Mykhailo Mudryk, permanent or loan. He's seen as offering strong competition to Jadon Sancho. Now, let's face reality. I love Mykhailo Mudryk. I see that there is a player in Mykhailo Mudryk, and we've all gone ahead to believe it, that there is a player in Mykhailo Mudryk. Not so? That's the belief that we obviously hold. But as it stands right now, it looks like things aren't the same. By the way, if you remember his first game he played, I think he played against Liverpool, and you saw to it that there is a very trickery player, deadly player, who can really cause lots of problems to the opponents. But ever since then, Mykhailo Mudryk has gone ahead to drop off. Towards the end of last season, with Pochettino, obviously he came up and obviously played some of the best football that we ever gonna hit to see him. Scored goals and he created assists. But with the coming in through of Enzo Maresca, I don't know what is really making him struggle. That is my problem. He's really struggling a lot, and I'm like, what is wrong with the lad? What's wrong with the lad? And everyone thought that maybe a loan will obviously be very optimistic for him to obviously go outside somewhere in the Premier League and really get ample playing time. And I believe no player can become better without getting ample playing time. And the plan is they want to keep him at the club. And maybe he's really promising, and Enzo Maresca is like, I'll make him look better. And you know to it that every player, when they're really signing and bringing you on board, they obviously tell you that we are having players that you're looking at that are supposed to be making better. That's why you saw to it that team of Chelsea, Levi Colville, and you see Fofana, you see Caicedo, you see Carl Palmer, you see Enzo Fernandez, you see Nicholas Jackson. You get? I think looks like that's the gist of Chelsea. And those are the players, the Maduekes. That is almost the team that the former manager of Chelsea was really picking. That is Pochettino. And it looks like he is really trying to make those players better. But Mykhailo Mudryk is one of those who is really suffering a lot, to an extent that getting into the starting 11 for Chelsea is really hard. And even he really struggles to obviously get minutes off the bench. And the only games that he's really getting, the game time is getting it into the UEFA Conference League, and we've been told that that was something that was given to him those are the games that were given to him to obviously come up and obviously put in the Rokani shift all possible to see to it that everything really moves on as planned for the side of Mykhailo Mudryk. And he's not only the player that was put into the UEFA Conference League to obviously compete up and obviously make everything look better and right, to really rise their form, but there are other players. The list is really endless. You can talk about Nkunku. You can talk about Nkunku. You can talk about Pedro Neto. You can talk about there is another player. There are like 4 players that they were included into the squad of the UEFA Conference League because the manager thought that that's where they're obviously going to become better. But it will be remembered that they bought him 100 million euros. That was close to 86 million pounds, and that shows you exactly what the world has gone ahead obviously have for this player. So for me, I truly understand the struggles this guy is going in through, but he has to obviously help himself. You know, every manager is coming through. I think they bought him when they brought him in when Graham Potter was here, and they brought another manager, Pochettino, and now he's under Enzo Maresca. And I think he needs a manager to be at Chelsea for some time to obviously have a lot of confidence in him and maybe understand the tactics of the manager better. So I believe it's really going to take some time, but after that some time, he will obviously improve and really become a better player. If Chelsea are like, we're not going to sell him, all on him, then that's their decision. But I think for now, but we never know what it's really going to be like when it hits the winter transfer window. If there is someone else who obviously comes in through and obviously shows interest in this, then I tell you, nothing is really gonna stop that from really happening. But remember, Chelsea are keeping him around because they spent 100 million euros onto this player and they have to pay it quarterly, and they still have a lot of money to pay. That's why they signed a very long contract with him, and it obviously gave him a chance to stay, but he needs to obviously rise up to the occasion. You understand? Because they won't keep him here for long if at all it doesn't obviously hit the levels that the manager really wants him to play. But I know Enzo Maresca is really a very good coach, and he can improve him and really make him a better player. So we go to the other story coming from Real Madrid. We are having a player known as Eder Militão is injured. The player has been diagnosed with a muscle injury to his right quadriceps. Now, players who have always gone ahead to suffer what we call an ACL injury have come up and obviously not really healed to the fullest. I've gone ahead to see it on very many players, and even when they come back, they obviously have to really have what we call setbacks, and those setbacks have always gone ahead to bring in very many problems in there. So now he has another injury, and remember last season he never played a lot of games, a lot of football, because of him really having these injuries that really went ahead obviously coming through and putting a very bad taint into his game. But I believe he's a very good player, but I think it resonates well with why Real Madrid are really going in for William Saliba next season or next summer, because they believe that Eder Militão looks like he has lost his levels of performances. And for Saliba, we note it that apart from the injury he got in the season of 2022-2023 that really went ahead to affect Arsenal, Saliba has gone ahead to obviously keep fit. Last season he played every game that was supposed to be playing. Then this season he is really going and looks like he maintains his body very well, and that's why Madrid is looking in for another defender. So, and it really sends a very bad message to Real Madrid that Tchouaméni might obviously be dropped into the central defense as to other games that he has always gone ahead to be played, because even Alaba looks like he's not yet to return. You know, Nacho left, and now Tchouaméni has to drop in the central defense to play or to partner Rudiger. So we are waiting to see how things pan out for them, and this is the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun, and I'm calling in for your reactions into the comment section below about shocking Mykhailo Mudryk decision or transfer decision made by Chelsea. Do you think it's right for that decision to be made, or it's not right? So guys, Thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun, and we out. Bye bye.